Today I'm going to speak with Ian London, who is the chairperson, I believe, of CREEN, the Canadian Rare Earth Elements Network, which is unique in North America. We don't have the equivalent in the United States. And Ian, I'd like you to briefly tell us what CREEN is doing.
Okay. Good morning, Jack. Good to see you again.
Yeah.
CREEN actually established about 7, 8 years ago, and it's an informal network of folks involved with the initially rare earth elements, from prospective producers, academics, commercial labs, national labs, service providers, an informal network, as we tried to sit there and say, it's a big industry, it's a long supply chain, we all have expertise around, but if we don't bring it together, we can't pull this together. And it involves some government folks also.
I understand that the Canadian government has an advisory group made up of industrial people, advising them on critical materials, rare earths included. Is that correct?
What the group is, it recently established a little while back. Let me take a half a step back. There's been a task force on critical materials established through Natural Resources Canada about a year ago. Again, looking at supply chains, but primarily from a resource side. More recently, under the Canadian government, under the Innovation, Science and Economic Development, they've established a group of business leaders, correct, to establish what entitled the Industry Strategy Council. And essentially, how is Canada going to drive the revitalization and economic growth post-COVID, or if there ever is a post-COVID? How do we get out of the rat hole we're now currently in? And what's clearly recognized is going to be an economic development initiative, but to do that, values created in end products, green technologies, etc. But wait a minute, it's dependent upon supply chains. If I don't have the materials, if I don't have the know-how, none of this happens. It's just broad policy. So the Canadian group was pulled together a couple of months ago.